Namaste everyone, this is your boy Jay, and I am back with another video for you guys today. And today I just want to share a simple mindful pose that can help you to just really release some emotional tension. If you guys have been dealing with a lot of shit, if you've been just, dealing with a lot of craziness, if you have like a lot of emotional kind of tension within your hips, or especially when it comes to your, lower back or something too. I know we do a lot of stuff when it comes to just walking and just moving and everything else also too. And just like when it comes to this also, I'm going to share you to share this mindful pose I'm going to share with you guys called bridge pose that can help you to just really release that kind of tension too. Just like when it comes to with our hips, our hip flexors also, or especially when it comes to our glutes too. So if anyone wants to just practice it, this awesome mindful pose too, especially going at your own pace at your own time. I just want to make this disclaimer too before we start. It's just to really go at your own pace too when it comes to practicing any kind of poses too, especially if you're an experienced yogi, if you're new to yoga, also just really doing your best to just really connect with yourself too, and just really listen to your body and to your heart and to your mind also the best way that you can also. If you don't feel comfortable doing any kind of poses too, especially when it comes to like a bridge pose or doing the headstands or something like that too for future reference. You're always welcome not to just practice that also, but if you are comfortable doing that also, just really practicing that the best way that you can, and just really always listen to yourself, listening to your body, listening to your heart, and listening to your mind also too, to what really feels right for you, especially when it comes to practicing yoga. Whether you're experienced, if you're a beginner, if you practice, vinyasa, if you practice hatha, tantra, you name it. There's so many forms of yoga too. I can't keep up. But when it comes to bridge pose, also, it's a really powerful pose too that can really help you to just really release some kind of emotional kind of tensions too, just to really get out of the funk basically too. If that makes any sense to any yogis out there too who are listening to this as well. And just like how you can really just practice that too, especially if you're a beginner too, just practicing, bridge pose for the first time. It's just to really, just really come to your mat, just really lay on the floor too. And if you have like a bolster or a blanket too that can help you to just support your sacrum and your hips, just really place it under your sacrum too. That's right near in the middle of your I say booty cheeks, but your glutes also. So it's gonna watch my language for a bit. So when it comes to that, just really place it under your sacrum too. And just really, when it comes to practicing bridge pose for the first time, just really keeping your legs, your bent too, kind of like you see here on the screen too. Just keeping your feet flat, bring your legs closer to you also, just like around mid length also, and just really come into a nice place too of stillness. And when you're ready to, you can just really take in a deep breath in with the inhale and just really pressing with your feet also. And just really using your leg muscles, your sacrum, your glutes, and just really inhale too to just really press up also. And just really making sure that your head and your neck are relaxed at all times when it comes to practicing this pose as well. So I'll give you a demonstration when it comes to bridge pose. And just really exhaling the breath down. Just really, bringing your sacrum down too, or your hips, just when it comes to that. If you have something underneath too, just simply having fun playing with this pose also, especially when it comes to taking a deep breath in, pressing with the feet, with your leg muscles, your glutes, just really pressing up, just by taking that deep breath in. And when you're ready to release, just exhaling the breath out through the mouth or through the nose, whichever that feels comfortable for you. And just really having fun exploring that, especially if you're a beginner, if you want to just, add some support for your sacrum and your hips also. So as you are pressing with your feet, with your legs, with your, sacrum muscles also, and just really, pressing with your feet also to really lifting your hips up as you are taking that deep breath in. And just really releasing the hips down to your bolster, to your blanket, for that support also when it comes to just really practicing bridge pose for the first time. If anyone who's experienced, you want to just, do another version of it too. You can just really placing your blanket to the side, your left to your right. And just really, practicing that too, just really touching the floor also when it comes to pressing with your feet. Keep your knees bent, using your leg muscles, your glutes also, and just really keeping our necks relaxed and our head relaxed. Just really feeling your chest, just really, your chin and your chest just meet it too as you are taking that deep inhale. And just really pressing with your knees also too. The best way that you can too, in a very gentle manner. And when you're ready to release, just exhale and breath out through the mouth, through the nose. Just really, releasing the sacrum and the hips down. And just see if you want to just make it like a fun activity for you too, just to help you to release any kind of emotional tension. Just really pressing with the feet also, just like when it comes to just really pressing with the feet, with the legs, with your sacrum. Just really, making a fun activity simply by just pressing with the feet, with your legs, and taking that deep inhale. And just when you're ready to release, just exhaling the breath out through the mouth, through the nose, and just to really shift our hips and our sacrum down also. So as you are just really taking that deep breath in with the inhale, with your solar plexus, with your heart, with your throat, and just really, as you are taking that deep inhale, just pressing with your feet, using your leg muscles, just really meeting your heart and your chin to disconnect. And just really breathing in when it comes to you're practicing this beautiful, beautiful pose. And when you're ready to release, just exhale the breath out, just to help you to bring your hips down. Whether you want to just exhale the breath out through the mouth or through the nose, whichever that feels comfortable for you. And just really having fun exploring that for yourself too. Just how this, pose feels to you with your own body. If you just need to just adjust yourself more, you're more than welcome to do so. And simply just when you're ready also too, and just like when it comes to pressing with your feet always, when it comes to bridge pose, and just really pressing with your feet, using your leg muscles, your sacrum too, just really letting your head relax and your neck relax also, to just really bring your chest towards your your chest, your chin towards your chest also, as you are taking a deep breath in with your belly, with your heart, as you are just pressing with your feet at the same time, if that makes any sense. And when you're ready, you can just, exhale the breath out through the mouth or through the nose, just, to bring your hips and your sacrum down gently. And when you're finished also too, you can just really come back to a nice seated position. If you want to just say, use your bolster to just sit back on it too when you're finished. And at any time also too, you're more than welcome to do so. So when it comes to, supporting your hips, when it comes to, releasing any kind of emotional tension if you've been dealing with a lot of shit lately, and just like when it comes to anything in general too. Hopefully this pose was really helpful for you guys too, especially for anyone also, you know, when it comes to just, for anyone who's watching this video too. And if you guys ever want to share this video with your family and friends who are new to yoga, for those who are experiencing yoga also, just for the fun of it too, you're more than welcome to do so. And if you guys ever want to book a yoga session with me, if you guys ever want to check out my exclusive content when it comes to in my Patreon page also, you're more than welcome to check out my linktree as well too at any time. And much love to you guys also for those who are watching this video, especially when it comes to, during spring too. I think summer is right around the corner. And it's really good to just really be mindful of, how we can really just take care of our own energy. Whether you're an artist, if you're a content creator, if you're, any kind of creative person too, when it comes to being an artist, being a content creator, being a wellness, nerd, a gamer, from gamers to sex workers to painters, musicians, you name it too. So when it comes to, or even yogis also, this is a space where anyone who wants to just practice self-care and wellness in your own way too, especially when it comes to relationships as well. So for those who are watching this video too, I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart too. and maybe continue to practice self-care that not can only benefit us, but our loved ones and our whole environment. And I will see you guys around in these YouTube streets with more videos and content for you guys to be educated and to be entertained when it comes to self-care and wellness. And I'll see you guys later. So, peace, much love.